Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be reviewing a new product from BK's fall chicken lineup. So for this fall, BK is coming out with quite a few different things all around chicken, including a new sandwich and wrap, which I'll be reviewing here today, which is the Italian basil and chicken wrap. I got the crispy version, but they also have some popcorn chicken, which I will also be reviewing. So if you want to check out that video link when it is posted, there'll be an annotation somewhere on the screen at the end, and also a link down below. And I will also be reviewing their new breakfast burrito, but I have to go there in time for breakfast, which I missed out on today, so that video shall also be coming soon. But as for the wrap I got today, it is the Italian and basil wrap. It also comes in a sandwich, like I said, but this would be the cheaper, somewhat healthier version to go with. This one's going to run you $1.99 for a crispy or a grilled wrap. I went ahead and went with the crispy. Let's go ahead and unwrap it and check it out. Right away after unwrapping it, I get this nice Italian dressing kind of smell coming right off the wrap, which is a great thing. And the other thing that I noticed is it's actually pretty big. Now compared to McDonald's wraps, I believe they use an 8-inch tortilla. This one looks a little bit bigger than that. I mean, it's a nice generous sized wrap, and it looks like a whole grain or a wheat tortilla, which is always nice. Let's go ahead and take a look on the inside here. So the ingredients are supposed to consist of iceberg lettuce, ripe tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and that basil sauce. Now it's not actual basil in this as I expected. It's more of an Italian dressing with basil in it. And I'm having a hard time spotting any mozzarella cheese, which is kind of a letdown because that sounded really delicious. So in my wrap, my mozzarella cheese seems to be non-existent, which I'm not sure if it comes shredded, sliced, or what, but I honestly do not see any cheese in that at all. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and see how it tastes. Okay, so just a quick little update here. This is actually a few hours later, and what had happened was after I had shut off the camera, if you realize everything I was saying, I was talking that I ordered the crispy chicken and whatnot, and without even realizing it, after I had paused the camera, I realized I had grilled chicken, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, and then I looked and I didn't see any cheese whatsoever on my wrap, and I was kind of upset because I wanted to give you guys a great review. And it's hard to do when it's not the product I ordered. Now the chicken is not really that big of a deal, but I really wanted that mozzarella cheese. So I had called the Burger King and let them know what happened, and they said, sure thing, come on down and get another one. So I went down and I actually got a crispy wrap this time. And I noticed kind of the same thing. Now I talked to the manager and she's like, well, it's not really a lot of cheese on there. And I'm like, well, I don't see any cheese. Maybe it just blends in really well with the sauce, but I don't see any kind of a slice, any kind of a piece of shredded cheese. I don't really see anything. I still see the tomatoes. These ones are a lot smaller than the ones on the other wrap, but I see the crispy chicken, but I just see absolutely no kind of cheese, which really doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, how are you supposed to say there's mozzarella cheese when it's not even noticeable? But supposedly there is mozzarella cheese in this somewhere. I don't know really how, but either way I'll wrap it back up and see how it tastes. So for the crispy chicken basil wrap from Burger King, it's definitely a nice refreshing wrap, something a little bit different. I personally do enjoy like the Italian kind of dressing that goes great with the chicken. And about that dressing, of course, got some on the side right here, tried it out. It's basically a creamy Italian with a little bit more of an herbal taste, that basil kind of hint. And all in all, it worked out pretty well with the chicken. Now, like I said, I don't see any mozzarella on this whatsoever. I could not find it, and that's the whole reason I went back and got another one. And it's still non-existent on my wrap. But I'm guessing if you get a sandwich, it'll probably be a little bit more there. It'll be a lot more obvious than what it is with this wrap. But for the wrap as a whole, I mean, the crispy chicken is absolutely delicious. I've always liked BK's crispy chicken. Their tortilla actually has a little bit of flavor to it. It's not just like that bland tortilla taste. Yet again, because they went with a nice wheat tortilla, which was also pretty good. Now the lettuce and tomato, standard BK lettuce. My tomatoes were a little bit of a disgrace. They were very, very small and absolutely flavorless, but that nice dressing goes amazing with the chicken, and at only $1.99, it's a pretty good value as well. I personally like wraps to sandwiches, but I think for this, I would actually rather go with a sandwich, because then I think you'd actually get a hint of that cheese. Now I think if mozzarella cheese was in this, it'd definitely be an easy 10 out of 10. But since I'm not really getting much of any mozzarella cheese, and I kind of feel like the wrap would be even better with it, it's only going to be a 7 out of 10 for the taste. But the sandwich, I think, would be a little bit better. And it's a great value, 8 out of 10 for the value, because $1.99, it's a decent size, decent amount of chicken, and it would definitely fill you up. And like I said earlier, I also reviewed the popcorn chicken. That link will be down below or in an annotation as soon as that video is posted. And I will also be reviewing their new breakfast burrito. So stay tuned, subscribe, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hi, yeah, I had came through about 15 minutes ago and I came inside and I ordered some popcorn chicken and your guys' new basil wrap. And when I ordered the basil wrap, I asked for the crispy one, but I ended up getting the grilled one, which isn't really too big of a deal, but after I drove all the way home, I was going to actually make a video for it, for the internet, and there's actually like no cheese on it either, and it's like completely not what I ordered. Is there any way I'd be able to come back through and like get another one of the actual crispy and with cheese on it? Like, I mean, but there's like literally no cheese. Like, I know it's supposed to have the mozzarella cheese, but there's like literally no cheese. I see the lettuce, I see the chicken, the tomato, the sauce, but there's just no cheese whatsoever. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Dylan? Appreciate it, Michelle. Thank you.